All right, all right. Man, it's funny coming on this time of the day. Shit. I be asleep. Old ass. Yes, sir. Another Friday, another interview. Yes, sir. Make sure everybody hit the like button that's in here so far. All right. Make sure everybody hit the like button. I jumped on a little early because I don't know what kind of time schedule they on. Jose was kind of training somebody, but he got the link. David got the link. And his brother be fighting on the undercard with Kqkc. Yes, sir. All right. Just give me a minute. All right. What's up, A-Rod? And make sure everybody hit the like button. Money Brown. Kqkc, my man. Always show love to Kqkc. Kqkc is the man, baby. I'm telling you. All right. None of this would be happening without Kqkc. Yes, sir. No doubt about it. Yeah. Okay. It's they in California and they're on the West Coast. Okay, so they 2 hours behind. So it's like 12 something their time. That was the mix-up came in at. Okay, here come Jose now. All right. All right. Okay. Jose, what's going on, baby? Can't hear you. Can you turn it up? Let me turn it up some. Yeah, I can't hear you, Jose. Can't hear you. Now you froze.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, buddy, how you doing,
All
bro?
right. Yeah, you freezing though, Jose. Yeah, you freezing a little bit. Yeah, you freezing. Okay, now you're moving. Okay, you still okay? You froze now. You froze now. Okay, now okay, you still froze. Okay, maybe it's the way you position your camera, your phone, and probably interference. You in your car? Okay.
Yeah, man. We're here ready going to go to. We got a spar, so I mean,
Okay.
it's a busy day. It's a Friday, so
Okay.
we're just trying to
Okay.
get
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, good. Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you too.
Okay. You can hear me good? Okay, good.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Okay, David gonna be with us in a minute, okay? He's at
Oh,
another location. So, but hey,
no,
we can get started. Okay, we can get started while we waiting. All right. Now, I know your son both on boxing, and I know that Jose will be on the undercard
yeah.
with David when you fight Kqkc. Okay, and pretty much how they got involved in boxing. First of all,
How did he get involved in boxing?
yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Well, you know what, man? I grew up with our parents, and when they were born, I just wanted to put them in something, any kind of sports. So I always believe that education is it's the best thing that you could give your kids, you know. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought, if I put them in sports, their mind will be more open, and they'll make better decisions. So we found boxing, and that's uh, how we started. I didn't know nothing about boxing, and I had to learn. But I always gave them the choice. Whenever they find something they wanted to do, we would definitely work on that. But they just stuck with boxing.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Now, first of all, congratulations. I heard David just had a little boy.
Yeah, yeah. He has a
Yeah.
little boy. He's gonna be a year pretty soon.
Uh
Jose
huh.
Benavidez Jr. has a little girl, so I have a grandson and a granddaughter. So super happy about that.
Okay. Now, let me ask you something. Now, what other boxers will you train besides your two sons?
I train Zlatichani, the one that fought what's the name? Garcia. What's the name? Oh man, the brother of the Garcia, the world champion, Mikey Garcia.
Mikey, yeah.
Yeah, the one that he took the belt away from my fighter from Montenegro. Uh,
Hmm.
uh, um, the WBC. So that champion, I made. He was the first one that I made a WBC world champion,
Hmm.
and I also worked with. Actually, I was Freddie's assistant for 4 years, so I got to work with Amir Khan, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Latif Coyote, and pretty much all of his fighters when I was working with them, and I was with
Wow.
them for 4 years. So, yeah,
Wow, man. And I heard David fought Triple G when he was young.
yeah, yeah. He was
Yeah.
sparring a Triple G since he was like 14 years old, 15.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And he was a big guy at that time, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That man. That's good. Now I need to ask you a question. How would you approach the fight if you were to fight Jamal Charlo?
Man, you know what? Jamal Charlo is one of my favorite fighters. He's
Hmm.
a very slick fighter, very intelligent fighter, very
Hmm.
powerful. I think that's a very dangerous fight for us. But at the end of the day, we got to take those kind of risks in order to give the fans what they want, and also for us to make history in boxing.
Hmm.
Uh, we'll definitely work, stay behind the jab, and attack that body. Um, he's like I said, we will have to make adjustments during the fight. So I could not really tell you how, but we would definitely make those adjustments inside the ring if there was a time that we would have the opportunity to fight him.
Hmm. Right, right. Because I know David, when he come in, I know that he wanted to fight Jamal, because Jamal wants to move up to 168, and we know that it used to never be a 168 pound division. Now it is. Now he wants to fight Jamal to fight Canelo.
Yeah.
But well, lately, the news lately, what happened with that fight with Callum Plant. Now Charlie won't fight Callum Plant, but I think that'd be a good fight for David to take a Callum Plant.
I think
Uh,
it's a good fight for the three of us to take. It'll be a great fight, a big fight. It doesn't
mm,
matter if Caleb Plant fights David or Charlo. I
uh,
think it's a good fight. The winner of that could fight David. So either we can go first, we could go second. We're not worried about it. David's only 24 years old. We're ready
uh,
to go now, but
okay.
we're not going to sit and wait. We're going to get more experience, get more stronger every day, and when that time comes, I believe that right now, if they could beat David, it's the time now. The more they wait, it's going to be more harder and more dangerous for these guys to beat
Yeah,
David.
yeah, I know because I saw him in the Ronald Ellis fight, and he stopped him in the 11th round, of course, but he was just pretty much throwing pretty much at will, and you can
Yeah,
hear the punches. He's punching harder now as you get older. You
yeah,
know, so that's
yeah.
a
Like
good
I
thing.
said, he's only 24 years old. He hasn't even got his menstruing yet, but he
Uh,
is getting better and better and better. And to compare him and to uh, uh, try to fight these champions, these great champions right now,
mm,
it's unbelievable. To put him at the same level. Imagine in 2, 3 more years how dangerous he's gonna be.
right, right, because he about to fight an eliminator. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And how's the training camp going? Pretty good.
Everything
I hear you say.
Everything's going well, man. We're training hard. Right now we just came out of the wild card boxing gym. I have Jose Valenzuela sparring over there with Victor Ortiz.
Mm,
They're going to be fighting on the other card, Manny Pacquiao. Now I got to run to this other gym and get our sparring with Jose Benavidez Jr. and David Benavidez. So we're busy, man. Thank God everything's going well. They're
right.
looking stronger and stronger every day.
Okay. 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 But okay. Now let me ask you a question. Who do you consider one of the best trainers besides yourself out there?
Man, there's so many trainers right now.
Uh,
I have a lot of respect. There's I wouldn't consider them the best trainers, but I consider the best, not just one. I have four. I have Abel Sanchez, Freddie Roach, uh, Robert Garcia, Joel Diaz. To me, those are the Canelo's trainer. To me, well, actually, I got another one, so that's five. I would consider guys that have done their dues
Mhm.
and been around, and they created more champions. So I think it though to me those are the top best trainers in the world.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you a question. I was gonna ask David, but he's not here yet. But how would you approach fighting Canelo Alvarez? How would you
You
fight?
know, Canelo Alvarez, I think we would fight him a little bit more aggressive.
Okay, it's a little bit delay.
I think that's the wrong fight to fight him. My opinion, and there's no secrets to it. You got to bring it to him. You got to use that jab, attack that body. You got to put the pressure, and you got to fucking come and go to war with him.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's a bad connection there. Okay. Yeah, yeah, okay. Well, other words, what you're saying is you got to fight Canelo, right? You got to stand there
You
and
got to
fight.
fight Canelo. You can't move around. You can't try to box him. You got to show him that you got balls. You got to show him work that jab, make him step back. Don't let him set on his punches. Work that body, work some uppercuts, and put the pressure.
Right,
And if you see, there's a video there with Ronald Ellis, the one that David fought. He's
right,
putting hands on him because he's not
right,
afraid of him. So
right,
that's something like that. You gotta fight him without fear, and you gotta really hurt him in order so he can think and don't let him set up.
right. Cause see, most guys they trying to stay away from his power, so they're gonna move around.
Exactly.
Right. So you got to stand there and fight him. But
And eventually,
uh,
eventually they're gonna get tired. He's gonna break you down and put you out.
exactly, exactly. Right. Yep. Yep. Exactly. Because see, that's the thing about it. You can't run the whole 12 rounds. You're gonna have to stand there and fight
Exactly.
or sit there on the ropes. Because see, the last fight, if you saw with Jamel or Jamal, you can't look through fighters. You can't look through them and
Yeah.
take it for granted. I see David stays grounded. What I heard him when he's on the Mike Tyson show, how he stays grounded with
Yeah.
his son. He wants his son to box, but he don't want really him to box. Go through what he's going through. But he said he having a good time. He loved fighting. You know, and he want to fight the best.
We're
So
having a great time, man. Like I said, this is what we love doing. It's a family business. It's something that we've been doing together. We connect really well,
uh,
and we're just getting stronger and stronger every day. We haven't. I feel that we haven't done anything. We're barely touching the surface. We're going to
mhm,
continue working hard and
okay,
staying dedicated and disciplined, and that's I think the key for success. And that's the key also to get the bigger fights.
okay, okay. Now I got a question from the chat. Jose, J Rod said, Coach, how can you teach your boys to throw their punches so fluently? Did you hear that?
My phone was cutting out, but I did you
Okay,
say that?
how you teach your
How did they
boys?
throw their punch?
Yeah, so fluently, right? How did you teach them to
Yeah,
throw their?
I believe, I'm a very fundamental guy. I stick to the
Uh,
basics a lot. Behind the jab, we do 3, 4, 5 rounds of just the jab. I do a lot of repetitions on uppercuts, a lot of repetitions on hooks. How to, our thing is how to we work and getting connected with the mechanism and reset and pivoting and use
mhm,
bring everything from the bottom of the feet up to the shoulder. So it's
mhm.
just a lot of repetitions and just sitting on your punches a little bit more, and I think that that's how you work on power, just repetitions
Mhm.
and knowing your body and turning the body and using the mechanism.
Okay, okay. Well, we got a guy here, Demetrius Bright. He wanted to know. He says, first of all, he said, "Good evening to you," and he haven't seen Jose Jr. since his last loss to Terrence Crawford. How is he looking now, and what you expect him at 147?
Yeah, yeah, he hasn't fought for like about 3 years. He's making his comeback in Arizona now. He's looking great. He's very
Mhm.
motivated now. So I think you guys are going to see a different junior, and he's still young. He's 28 years old, and I think he still has
Wow.
a lot
Okay.
of gas in the tank.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's still young. That's still young in boxing, and because they out of Phoenix, Arizona, right? They grew up there, Phoenix, or is it California? I think it's Phoenix, right? That David grew up in, right? Did you hear me, Jose? Did, Okay, I lost him. Okay. All right, I lost him. He come back in, I guess. I don't know. All right. So sorry about that, fellas. All right, he'll come back in soon, and David be as soon as he get the link and do what he finished doing. But anyway, still, he's trying to come back in now, but I don't know what's going on with his phone. But anyway, that's a good question. Uh, but yeah, the signal drop. Yeah, he'll be back. Yeah. So he's on a cell phone, I think, so he'll be back. But anyway, so far, I mean, so good. Both guys, they working hard. His son, um, will be on the undercard on David fight. So that should be a good fight too. And what's going on, Sugar? Fantastic. All right. Appreciate you, my brother. All right. I ain't gonna see no super chats today since the interviews, kind of take a little time. So I don't know. Maybe he come back in or not. But he's trying to come back in. He's still not doing it. Signal messed up. But so far it was so good. Just cut me off. But you know what? I think they grew up in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay, to finish the question. So I think they grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, and they grew up rough. And what I hear when I talked with David yesterday, that they grew up in a rough neighborhood, and I think that's kind of how Jose Jr. got involved in a lot of things. So since the Terrence Crawford fight, he had got pretty much shot in the leg. I don't know what happened with the incident. I'm not going to ask him about it, but that what happens when they're in the city and stuff like that. So, but anyway, till he come back in, hey, we can chop it up. I don't know. He trying to find a signal or something. I see he keeps trying to come back in. I, I don't know. So but anyway, salute to everybody that came in already. All right, we got 79 in here. All right, and I appreciate everybody that came in so far. All right. And let me see who else got in here. Mike 202, Shot Town, Finest, Slick Tom, Zane Cardier, Sugar Fantastic, and YGB22. Okay. DT, Mike 202, and AC Padilla. All right. And that's who else. Okay. And that's it so far. Okay. And, 8_wavy09, Hellcat LG, and Jeffrey Caesar. And that's about it. But you know what? I'll tell you what we're gonna talk about too. David come in. I don't know, I gotta go on 8 time, so I don't know what he's doing, but I don't know if Jose can get in or not. I don't know, but sometimes cell phone is tricky though. All right. So, what's going on, Rick? E245. He said, "What's up, OG?" And Mr. Benavidez saying what it's like working with Jose Rayo Venezuela. Yeah, I asked him that when he come back in. Rick, I appreciate you. All right, I appreciate the super chat, but he's still trying to come in. But I don't know why he can't come in. I don't know. I guess it's a signal because he kept freezing and you know. So I guess where he at. So he's in a gym or something like that. So I don't know. All right. So, but I really worked hard on this, and I've been waiting and waiting. Yeah, I'm still waiting on David. So I wait on him. So hopefully, his PR person gave him the link already. So I wait on him, and maybe his dad had to run or something. I don't know. But anyway, but still, I will be having a morning call-in show tomorrow. All right. And I will call the fight tomorrow night. Okay. That should be a good fight tomorrow night on Fox. So that's what I'll do. Now, while we waiting, you might as well talk about something, right? So let's talk about Canelo and Callum Plant. I haven't seen nobody talk about it today, so I'm quite sure they did. But I will tell you this though. I think Canelo's full of shit. I think he's full of shit. And I think that Kellen Plant pretty much gave him everything he wanted. But and I think it kind of threw him off because most guys, try to play hardball, you know, so what you say? I might tell OG clean up. Well, okay. Yeah. So Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Let me send him let me send him another link. Okay. Just 1 second. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to David. Okay, there she go right there. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna send one back to Jose again. Okay. Just 1 second, people. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully he get that and come on back in. Because he's having a hard time coming in. I don't know why. Those cell phones. Shit, that's why I'm fucking around on cell phone doing live streams. Computer baby. All right. But anyway, like I said, I think Canelo full of shit. And I think he didn't want to fight in the first place. And I think Gary Russell Jr. Brother or play brother, whoever he is, said the same thing, before it happened. So, because Kellen Plant was giving him everything he wanted, so we'll see. We will see. We'll see what happens. So, and I see him as he can get ready to come back in here. So, but anyway, salute to Najee. Just strange time to come on, ain't it? All right. Mike 202. Let me holler at everybody. Okay, Mike 202, Snack B. Okay, Bay Area, brother 925. Okay, and then who else? Okay, Marcus Walls. Okay, Calvin Johnson, Young World. Okay, Juan Hernandez. I'm a little under the weather today. Okay, let me see who else. Okay, Alex York. Okay, what's going on, my brother? All right, Azan Caldeer is up in here. All right, Snack B is up in here. Yeah, Plant called his bluff. Yes, he did. Plant called his bluff. See, sometimes when guys are not scared of you, all right, what's going on, Kenyon? What's going on? Everything in boxing. Yes, sir. OG threw on that collar. Oh, did I? Yeah, yeah. I went somewhere today. So I just kept it on. Shit, I washed my ass. But anyway, yeah, he called his bluff. That's what it was. He agreed to everything that he wanted. He gave only thing about it. You had to fight on Fox, okay? But that was already taken care of. That was already taken care of before anything happened, you know. So but all that was taken care of first. Then when they got into the negotiations, that's when you start asking for outlandish shit. Now, when you start asking for outlandish shit, that means you're not serious about it. That means that, you trying to see, this dude let me have all this, you know. Now think about this, if I win, you don't get no rematch. Now, if you win, I get a rematch. That don't make sense. And Al Heyman's not going to go for that. Now, the fighter has the last ultimate say so with PBC contracts, but I know Al Heyman probably say, man, think about this shit, right? That's some stupid shit, right? So, but Kevin Plant probably said, you know what? Cool. I don't care. Cool. Right? So that probably took Canelo off guard. Canelo was probably like, oh shit, what? Man, you crazy. Wait a minute. He gonna let me do this? No way. No, it's no. Then I think that VADA testing. Well, you saw the testing because Olympic style boxing testing. KQ, have you already had your interview with? But no, I had with the dad. He got cut off by mistake. David haven't been in yet, but I just shot a link back to him again, both of them again. So I don't know what the hold up with David is, but Emily, his PR person, whoever, she handled it. So okay. I don't know who this is. Okay. This not them though. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So all right. But anyway, yeah, no, but no, that was his father. Okay. Jose Benavidez is the uncle, I mean the father of both of the brothers. All right. That the brothers, that's their father. He trained and coached both of the guys. All right. I thought that was the uncle, but it's not. It's the father. He's a grandfather. David just had a son about a year ago or less. And his other son, who fought Terrence Crawford, that's his son. That's his older son. He's older than David. David's only, 22. So that's who I'm waiting on now. But the father was here already, but for a little while, but he got cut off with his phone or something, but I shot a link back to him. So we'll see what happens. So if not, I'll try again with Emily, so but anyway, yeah, like I was saying about Canelo, I mean, hey, it was just, I think Canelo was surprised that, he finally ran into somebody that wasn't going to sit there and bullshit him, and I think that what happened, so, but, but hey, it is what it is. So, I'd rather I'm waiting on David to come on in. So, and I mean, I know they're in training. What's up, Surprise being boxing talk? Yes, sir. So I don't know. He was on the cell phone, got cut off. So, but we can keep on talking. I'll show him another link one more time. What's up, Randy Smith? All right, what's going on? But like I said, you know, I think counterplant just stood his ground. You're not getting shit for free. But I'm not even 40 million, and you give me peanuts. So hey, so I think Canelo, but don't think he's gonna jump up and fight uh, uh, um, Bivol, because when have you ever known counterplant to sit there and fight somebody that they're gonna give them some goddamn on him some competition? Canelo is not like that. Canelo will run before he sit there and stand there and fight somebody like that. What's up, Robert Smiley? Appreciate you in the super chat. All right, I won't sing in super chats today because the interview, but he got cut off. So, and I'll shoot him another link. Okay, hold up and see what happens. Because the email is already in there. Okay, one more time. Okay, that's one. Okay. Two. Okay. Okay, that's it. All right. Now I ain't saying no more. That's twice. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. I did my best. I tried. I've been working on this shit for a whole week. And sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. Yes, sir. So, OG, he said facts. Cinnamon will run before fighting a top name. Exactly. I mean, we all know the history of Canelo Alvarez. We all know that during his whole career, everything was always fucking fishy. I mean, from judges to scorecards, through meat, PEDs, shit like that, everything. And he never really got in trouble about anything, So, I mean, you're not going to make a fool out of nobody because you got one belt that you want to unify. Now, I get it. Kellen Plant, he gave him everything he wanted. So he showed him that he wasn't scared, and he wasn't talking a lot of smack, like a Charlo would do or something like that, and, so, and of course, Charlo now he wants to move up. But well, David Benavidez, he was saying that he will fight Charlo, and the winner will fight Canelo Alvarez. But Canelo Alvarez is not going to do that. He's not going to fight anyone that's going to really get him some competition. And Kovalev, dumbass, he's sitting up there talking about, I would fight him for free. That don't mean, no, you're not. And if you haven't heard, Luke Campbell, he retired today at a very young age. Never heard of that before, but he retired, So I guess, he see that all these guys at 135, 140, these are some hard hitters. All right, put it that way. Some top-notch guys. And he didn't want no part of it. So that's what it is. So, so that's how I look at it. Make sure you hit the like button still. We still got 96 people in here, but Kovalev looking for another payday. Of course he is. Of course he is, because he old, and or put it this way. He's looking for another a dive. That's what he's looking for. So that's what we're looking for. Juan Hernandez, what you say now, OG? Do you want me to get Leo Santa Cruz on the show one of these days? Oh, yes, sir. Most definitely. I don't have a problem with that. I interview anybody. So I got somebody else in mind. But I really worked hard on this, since last week, and I had everything set, everything today, but, when you're training and you got a fight coming up, it's always hard, to get both of them together, and, just disappointing, so, but I wish it could have been better than what it was, so, very disappointed in me, because I really worked hard on this, man, so, but, when you have to go through a lot of people, because I spoke to the promoter, I spoke to the PR person, then I spoke to Jose, his phone tripping and shit like that, yeah, it happens. Yeah, I know it happens, but, it don't happen to me. Shit, but I'm just saying, but, hey, because I had to do something today and I cut that short to come back here to do this, but, hey, hey, it's all right. I make it up to y'all. All right. So if he don't answer back, but, I understand, you know, you know, yeah. I understand, Mike, his phone, he probably was in a dirt, he was in a gym, I think, but it's all good. I don't have no hard feelings or nothing because I know how, boxers and, he busy and you gotta be perfect. You gotta try to be close as perfect as you can, and sometimes, but no, Blue Blood Sports told me sometimes, like with ESPN, okay, ESPN has a certain time that they have to go on and interview somebody. Well, they can't change their time. They can't march to the beat of their time. They would just say, "Oh well, we'll catch you some other time." That's what ESPN would do. But we, as YouTubers, creators, we have to go to their beat because we're not big as they are. So I have to, change my time because I don't be on this time. I have to change my time to go to their time. So, but like I say, but we still can get a show going and still finish talking about what we talking about. All right. Now I'm gonna go on to Earl Spence, and if they come in, okay, I'll pick up from where I left off at. If they don't, oh well, okay. So that's the only thing I can say. I already sent the link twice, I think twice, or maybe more than that shit. But anyway, but at least Mr. Jose Benavidez, at least he came on and he tried to do what he could. But The Wi-Fi was messing up. But anyway, let's get to Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao. Okay, now Manny Pacquiao or somebody. I don't know if y'all heard or not. I don't know, but Pacquiao or someone in they camp, or I think it was the Earl Spence camp. I'm not for sure because I was gone all day today. But uh, 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 they trying to pretty much put the narrative over to Pacquiao. Okay, the odds in Vegas they going up now. Okay, because Manny Pacquiao was pretty much I'm not a betting man, so what they call it, he wasn't a favorite. But now it's kind of like even now because they figured that Earl Spence is looking very vulnerable in sparring, which he actually not because Earl Spence works hard. So he probably sparred about 15 rounds to go 12. Normally you do that. So they probably they interchange sparring partners. They shuffle one to the next like that. And hell, when you got a fresh guy coming in there, of course he gonna get the best of you. And you gotta dig deep down, dig deep down, and go after them. Because when you get in a real fight, that's what you're gonna have to do. But they trying to push the narrative just like they doing Deontay Wilder. They ain't even mentioned Deontay Wilder, right? Ain't nobody mentioned him? Anybody heard that shit? No. Ain't nobody talking about Deontay Wilder, right? Because they're trying to put this narrative of Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. That's the fight to watch. That's the big fight. That's the money fight. Ain't nobody care about Wilder. Nobody care about it. Win or lose the belt. I don't care. We still gonna have Wilder and Fury, So I mean Fury and Joshua. So, but Deontay Wilder don't look at it that way. But what if? What if that Deontay Wilder wins? Okay, Usyk wins. As a matter of fact, I got Usyk number 2. I should call him. But Usyk, what about him? Now, what about him? What if he wins? What will he do then? You know. So that's what I'm looking at. So, but it's all good though. Because Earl Spence, it's going to be Earl Spence. Now, Manny Pacquiao is going to be Manny Pacquiao. You're not going to change your style. Manny Pacquiao been fighting like this for years. I'm 54 years old. I've been saying mostly every fight, all the 4 fights with Marquez. I've seen all the fights, and so he's not going to change his style that much. Now, these young fighters like Earl Spence, he has more tools to work with. More angles he could use. This Manny Pacquiao is a pretty much same type of fighter. What you see on Monday, you're gonna see next Monday, and the Monday after that. But don't think it's gonna be an easy fight for him. That's how I look at it. So now then we talk about Bud Crawford, Sean Porter. Now, as me personally, I don't think that fight gonna happen. Really, I don't. All right. Yeah. Bud said, he ready to fight this and that, but no offense against Bud fans, but I don't think he want to fight Sean Porter. Let me tell you why. At first I thought Sean Porter didn't want to fight him for the simple fact that Sean Porter is a rough and tight fighter. And I swear I did. I tried to see, has Terrence Crawford ever been in in the pocket? Have you ever been in that booth and slang it out with him? And I don't think you have. I don't think you have. You know, so that's how I look at it. I don't think you have, and I think that but Terrence Crawford, I think he knows what he's heading into. Now, Bob don't give a shit. Bob won't let it go to a purse bet if it goes that far, because I got a funny feeling that it's gonna be some damn excuse. You know, so everybody using the COVID-19 excuse. Maybe Bud come up with that. I don't know, or somebody playing crazy, or maybe he go home with that. So, but listen, it's a lot of fights that have been kind of messed up, a lot of lies, a lot of things that should happen haven't happened. All right, the Kellen Plant fight, that's gone. All right, Now Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, that been moved. Who knows? I think that would be gone too. You know. Now you got Sean Porter. You got Terrence Crawford. That shit gonna be fucked up. You know. I guarantee you, Bob gonna do something to fuck this shit up. Right now, only thing I think what happened was Earl Spence and Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao got to grab that bag because his ass is in trouble anyway over in the Philippines because the president wanted to kick his ass, you know. So, um, so I think that's going to be happening. Now, of course, he picked Earl Spence because Earl Spence is what? The talented fighter, right? No, Earl Spence, he didn't pick him because of that. He picked him because of he is the moneymaker. He put asses in the seats. That's what he do. That's why he picked him. You know, because I think that's going to be his last fight. Maybe one more after that, and he's gonna call it a wrap, right? But he want to make sure he get enough, you know, so he can live off of or whatever, get a bag before he call it quits. Because he over there reminiscing and shit. Remember the first time he stepped in the ring and all that, you know. So that's right. EJ is the money man. EJ is the money man. We know he put asses in the seat. We know his pay-per-view numbers. We know what he can do. All right. We know he's undefeated. We know he went across the pond and took a motherfucking belt out of his backyard. We know that. Right? We know that. Okay, we got that. We know Terrence Crawford is a rough and tumble motherfucker. His style might not be attractive, but his style is pretty much works for him. Now, he's not pretty what he does. He's not a pure boxer, but he would get to you any way he can. You know, so that's what's happening. And so that's what Terrence Crawford is looking at. You know, should I do this? You know. Now, I was talking to Jose Benavidez yesterday. You know, I was talking to him yesterday, and remember Terrence Crawford was going to fight his son, Jose Jr. And Terrence Crawford, they had to use his gym, and he went in there. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I don't know who that was. Let me see. I don't know who that was. Yep. Don't know. I mean, this has been ringing all day. Okay. So, but anyway, okay. What's going on, Rick? OJ, is it true that Tank might be going to 147 to fight Keith Thurman? I don't know. That's I heard that, but I don't think that's carved in stone. You know. So, but you know, so what I'm gonna do, real quick, I'm gonna, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call Jose real fast because I kind of worked too hard to let this slide. No offense, Okay, hold on for a minute, okay, y'all. Let me mute this. Okay. Hello. Hey, Jose. You got cut off? Hey, how are you? Okay, you got cut off? No, I'm okay now. Okay, you want to come back in? No. I'm talking about come back in live. Live? Yeah, they want to ask you some questions. Okay. All right. Okay, he said he'd come back in. Okay. All right, then I'm still muted. I don't even think I muted it. Sorry about that. All right. So now you can ask him some questions if y'all want to. He said he'd come back in. Yeah, I know I'm not muted. Yeah, I knew I wasn't. So, Yeah, he said he was okay now. So I don't know what he did, but anyway. But keep that for the future. So if he come back in, he can come back in. If he don't, I ain't gonna worry about it. I mean, I'm cool, you know. So, but anyway, I told him he can come back in if he want to, you know. And he said, "I'm okay now." I said, "Well, come back in," you know. But anyway, you don't know, Rick. I heard about something like that, but that's a little bit too much for Gervonta Davis. You know, you better sit your ass down, you know, and take care of what you need to take care of. What's up, Dre Finest? And what you need to take care of, you know. So that's what you need to do, you know. So uh, uh, I hope he didn't forget the link or deleted it. So um, okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, I heard something like that, but I don't know is that true or not. Because Gervonta Davis is, you know, he better count his blessings. You know, yeah, Najee, he biting off more than he can chew, and he just fought at 140, and actually, that typical. That's not his weight class, really. I mean, he can make the weight, of course. He blows up to that weight, but he don't fight at that weight. And you know, the more you move up, see, I have a problem with this jumping weight classes. Weight classes are there for a reason, and that's what I have a problem with. I have a problem with guys jumping up 2 weight classes, 3 weight classes, and Gervonta Davis, he need to, you know, sit down and chill out, you know, and try to fight. Now, 140, okay, he did that, but can he beat the Josh Taylors and the top 140s? You know, those guys up there, because you know, you can't jump just to 147 just like that. You've been fighting at 135 last year. You know, I don't like that. You know, I don't like when Regadao did it, and I don't like when Gamboa did it. You know, I just don't like it. You know, I think, you know, they were there for a reason. I think, you know, you have to take time to get up, used to the weight, fight at that weight class. You know how they punch harder at that weight class. You know, so no, it is what it is. So, but you know, so maybe busy. So, but I'm not calling him. I ain't calling no more shit. You know. So, but anyway, yeah. So that's what it is. So, so, but that Keith Thurman, you know, that's too big for him. You know, yeah, maybe he would punch hard, but you know, look how big Keith Thurman is, height wise. You know, so I think he got Taylor and Regis. Yeah, well, Regis is a serious contender. You know, and Josh Taylor, of course, you know, he want to beat his ass. He said, you know, Josh Taylor ain't not a hell of a fighter. You know, you know. So, no, I didn't see the updates. Bob released them. You know, because Chance Crawford still got one fight he owes Bob Aaron. You know, so Bob was dingling that over his head for a long time. He might not leave Tyrank to next year and shit. No, Bob put him right back in that coop. You know, and say, you know, have a seat. You know, I get to you when I get to you. So, and Manny Pacquiao, he be gone. That's the last of the Mohegans. You know, yeah. The boxing plug. No, they did not. The father came in, but David haven't made it yet. So I sent it to him twice. Did not make it. So I can do, brother. You know, sorry about that. All right. All right. I tried. I guess things happens. You know, fight coming up, I guess, sparring, all that, you know, so we'll, you know, hey, it is what it is. They in California training, and so we'll see. Yeah, Aram is a hater. Well, yeah, Aram is old school. Bob Aram is old school, and old school. He think old school. He thinks that the promoter shouldn't be the best. What's going on, BFTV? Yes, sir. Dad was here and got cut off, but David haven't made it here. You know, I sent 2 links, so I'm just gonna keep on. And what time you come on? So yeah, I go to 3:30. I'll let you go on if they haven't made it by that time. All right. So, but yeah. So that's how I look at it. You know. So, but but he's old school, and old school fighters, how they used to do is fight just to eat. And Bob Arum, he's the type that would take all your damn money back then. And he still do. I just can't understand it. I'll come on when you're done. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah. Yeah. So Bob, he's one of them old school fighters, old school promoters. So he gonna give you what he give you. So that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate it, AC. Yes, sir. The graveyard is open 24/7. So do your thing. Okay. The graveyard open 24/7. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. I missed that, man. I really was waiting on that interview, man. I worked hard for that damn interview, man. For both of them, man. And everything was all good this morning, man. And things happen, and I'm not bitter about it, nothing like that. Life goes on, So, and my daughter, she's on for college again. So, but because she don't start back to August. So next week. Yeah, next week, something like that. Hey, what's going on? Average boxing knowledge. What's going on with you? No, you didn't miss it. Damn, everybody said, damn, did I miss it? No, you didn't miss it. You just missed Dad pumped in here for a minute and said he'll come back on, So, but anyway, we'll try another day and we'll get together another day. I try again some other time, but then I got somebody else in mind. I'm gonna try. But we worked hard on it, and I don't worry about it. I'll make it up to everybody for that. So, but anyway, but like I say, but it's a lot of good fights been canceled, and I don't think some of them been really was going to happen anyway. So this interview is going to happen. Yeah, it's going to happen. I just wish it would have happened today. I don't know what happened or whatever, but maybe it will, maybe it won't. So that's why I was just buying a little time, because I want to just say, fuck it, I'm going to go back out. But anyway, but I think a lot of these fights is not going to happen anyway. So what's up, David Hamilton? What's going on? Okay. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir, I appreciate it. David Harborn Hamilton. Okay, that's a nice name. Harborn Hamilton. C. Wood, what's going on with you? So, but anyway, let's talk about Earl Spence real fast. Okay. Now I see him on Instagram. All right. I seen him on Instagram, and Darren James working out, and he's looking pretty good. Matter of fact, he's looking damn good. He's looking damn good, and Pacquiao team is looking like wow. And the face off, the first press of the head, whatever. What was the second one? Well, he's much bigger than Manny Pacquiao, which that don't mean shit, but it's still, what's up, Randy? What's going on? Stay cool. He will make it up. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Most definitely. So, but don't worry about it. So I'm quite sure she'll call me probably later or something like that. Because he works through a lady named Emily, a PR person. So, so I guess he got it like that, huh? Shit. But anyway, now, let me ask you all something. I was talking to Blue Blood last night, all right? And well, no, the night before last. And I don't know if you all heard what he was saying about a lot of fighters can make their own money by doing their own thing. And that's not a bad idea to think about, What's up, Paul Kirk? All right. What's going on? He said, just paying dues. Hey, man, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. All right. Shit, hell, I guess I can send super chats now, huh? Shit. But anyway, because I wasn't planning on saying it today, because I thought, anyway, fuck that. So uh, uh, a lot of these fighters, they have money, and they can make fights themselves. They can get referees themselves. You need about 3 referees to, pretty much rotate each fight, and they can make their own fight. Cut out the middleman. You see, and he agreed. Yeah, they can, but you got to understand these fighters are young. Look at Luke Campbell. He got out of it. He said, because he knows it's a no-win situation with him. Luke Campbell retired, not because he want to start another career. Don't believe that shit. That's full of shit. He's not gonna do that. He got up because he can't do anything with the guys at his weight class right now. Ryan Garcia knocked him down, right? Now, Ryan Garcia should have even won that fight. Not against an Olympian, What's up, Miss Mechanical? Just for all the hard work you put in, OG. Yeah, I did, man. But I appreciate it, though. All right? Yeah, I appreciate it. It'll pay off. It'll pay off, man. So I ain't worried about it. So well, at least I have the number, and and maybe one day we'll get it, we'll get it done, so all right. I appreciate it, David Hamilton. Yes, sir. He said a little something for your troubles, brother. Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Yes, sir. What I'm doing, I could have sang super chats again. See what I'm thinking about. But anyway, I'm thinking about this because I'm kind of disappointed. That's why. Because trust me, I really worked on this shit. You don't know how much I worked on it. Trust me. I think I started last week on it. I was had them last week and this week, and so. But I do understand. If you're a fighter, Angie Wise, what's going on, my sister? All right. So, but anyway, now this is the thing. Chance Crawford, Sean Porter. Now, are they gonna fight? We don't know. That's the thing about it. Are they gonna fight? Now, at first I thought Sean Porter didn't want to fight. I said, why Sean Porter keep asking why? Why you asking them questions? And then I thought maybe Al Heyman was pushing the WBO. But I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. Now, y'all listening to this. Now, just let's try this on for fucking size. Maybe Al Heyman didn't have shit to do with it. What if Bob Arum did? Maybe Bob is pretty much putting Terrence Crawford in a fucking trick bag. I'm tired of you. You're not making me no money. So, I want you to go away. You about to be 30, what, 34, 35, 34, whatever. So if you ain't made it at 36 or 37, you kiss your career goodbye, really. Because this is a young man's sport anyway. So, then think about it. Think about it. Do you think, Big O in that super chat? Appreciate you, Big O, my brother. All right, appreciate you. All right, but just think about it. Terrence Crawford. It could have been his own promoter, that WBO, that he's pretty much bought out, pretty much on the back end, if you know what I mean. And maybe he's putting a pressure on them to force them to make Sean Porter fight Terrence Crawford. Maybe that's it. Now Ryan Force was stronger. Okay, yeah. I'm just thinking about that. Because that's something to think about. Because Al Heyman wouldn't do that shit. That's not his style. Al Heyman ain't his style. That he ain't that. Yeah, if one of his fighters, needed, both is a mandatory, want his chance, want his shot or whatever, yeah, he'll push for it like that or whatever. But we talking about the WBO. We talking about the WBO, who's pretty much in top ranked pocket. Now think about it. Would it be so hard to think about Bob pretty much putting Terrence Crawford in such a a trick bag as he's pretty much shitting on him for the last year and a fucking half. I mean, can you really think about that? Huh? Demetrius Bright, once again, in that super chat. What's going on, Demetrius Bright? He said, great interview while it lasted, OG. Yeah, you damn right, man. Shit. Yeah, it was good while it lasted. Yeah, it said, dude. He said, fuck it, I ain't coming back. You know, a little token for your hustle, hard work, and dedication. Your thoughts on Regis versus Mikey. That's a good fight. Now, that's a good fight, Regis and Mikey. Now, keep in mind that Robert Garcia said they still is trying to sue Manny Pacquiao, not Mikey. Okay, a lot of people got this mixed up. All right, Mikey is not trying to sue Manny Pacquiao. It's the people that represented Mikey Garcia. All right, they asking for 3.5 million or something like that. I don't know if they're gonna win or not, but that's a good fight. Regis Prograis and Mikey Garcia, that's a good fight. You got a good southpaw versus a good orthodox fighter. Mikey Garcia is pretty much a stand-up type of fundamental fighter. You know, he's very fundamental, not strong, but Regis is a dog. All right. Trill Boxing Talk, Black Fight Fan TV. Salute to you, OG. Keep up the hustle, man. Yes, sir, man. I just got disappointed, man, a little bit. I couldn't get David on, and Dad stayed a little bit and got cut off, you know. So, but I appreciate you, Trill. All right. Appreciate you in a super chat. All right. And salute to you. Yes, sir. I'm going to keep that grind up, baby. You know that. You know that. The OG don't give up, baby. Shit, if that's the case, I would have gave up 30 years ago. Wow. Man, I was just saying, man, nigga, I'm just going to cut your throat. All right. But hey, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, Black Fight Fan TV. And thanks for the shout out, brother. All right. Yes, sir. And I'm sorry, you know, everybody, like I say, he got cut off like that, you know, and, you know, internet. And they're on the West Coast. So, I mean, shit. See, that's why I fuck with a lab desktop than a laptop over there, right? The laptop is when I'm out playing music and some shit, right? Desktop I like, all right? Wireless, remote, and stuff I like, all right? You know, so, but you got to buy batteries from the motherfucker. But, all right, Ray Patterson, what's going on with you? All right. And, you know, and like I say, you know, BFTV, he said, you know, I can, you know, take my time, you know. And it's funny coming on this time of day, you know. Hey, motherfucker, why y'all ain't at work? I just ask, why y'all at work? Y'all know y'all listen to me at lunchtime. Why y'all ain't at work? But anyway, I'm just fucking with y'all. All right. But I appreciate y'all coming in though today. But anyway, anybody think about that? Anybody think about Bob Aaron could be sent up to Bud Crawford just on a silent tip? And don't be surprised. Bo Mac is not your friend. All right. Big Mac McIntyre is not your friend. All right. We don't have friends in this motherfucking field. We know that. Everybody knows that. All right. Roger Frolic. And that I can sing Super Jet now. And that chat. What's going on, Roderick Frolic? I appreciate you in the super chat. All right. Okay. Now, anybody what's that blue live stream? Don't worry, I'm gonna keep going in a minute. But I just want to ask you this. Anybody try to super chat Blue Blood Sports TV yesterday? Okay, because if you did, you was denied, right? Okay. Well, they messing with Blue Blood. Okay. I try to super chat them. They locked my card up. Then I found out it was Google that did it. Yeah, Google. I think 10 people so far I know of that happened to. So Blue Blood is kind of pissed off. Romero Harris and that chat. What's going on with Mara Harris? What's going on? Going out to the river to check my crab traps, OG. Okay, we already got the old bay on standby. Just a little something to show my support. Hey, man, you always supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right. What's going on, Blue Blood? Yes, sir. My man, Blue Blood said, damn, I missed it. No, you missed Dad, but David didn't get it. He ain't came in yet. I don't know if he busy or not. But well, hey, yeah, I'm sorry you missed Dad. He got cut off too by the Wi-Fi, his Wi-Fi, so I just was screwed all the way around today, Blue, but it happens, and BFTV said, Blue, and this might pertain to you, okay? And he said that I couldn't send super chats to Trill for over 2 months. See, you see that? You hear that, Blue? You know what we talking about? So it's something ain't right. Okay, I'm telling you, Blue. So I don't know. It's something ain't right. Then your card lock up and shit. I had to call the bank and tell them take the fraud shit off. I had to tell them who I am. And then if they were, it wasn't us, it was Google. That's what they told me. It was Google. AdSense. Yeah, the shit is horrible, Blue. I hope you did what you said you was gonna do, man, cause it's something ain't right. I don't know what it is, and I don't know. But what's up, Trick Noti? A great interview, OG. Yeah, it was okay while it lasted, brother. Yeah, it was okay while it lasted, so but Google been on that BS. Yeah, and they demonetizing, people, and how the hell you got over 100 some subscribers? Your video do only 4,000 in 4 days. Then all of a sudden, in 1 day, in 20 hours, you get 40,000. 40,000 shit, damn views. What? That don't make sense. That don't add up. So I don't know. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. And no offense or nothing like that. I just don't give a fuck. But Blue, he don't curse and stuff like that. He's straight shooter. And but I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all. Yeah. But hey. But Blue, he keep it, straight. He's trying not to curse in his videos and stuff like that. I just don't think it's right though. That's all. So, but anyway, but let's get back to what I was talking about by Bob Aaron. A salute to all my peopleization in the building. Yes, sir. Hey, Blue, we were talking about that Hondo. Well, there's a guy online called Kwame Brown, right? Kwame Brown. He used to play for the Wizards, right? He pretty much shot up there, right? Like 400,000 subscribers in 1 month, right? Well, there's a guy on there that said, press one. Press one. Press one. He said, damn, what's wrong? You dumb or something? You don't know how to go to 2? Then he called Champside, must have got in touch with him and said, wait a minute, dude. You messed up my brand. And, Kwame Brown, he apologized today. He said championship side. I don't know why he didn't say it right. He said, well, he has a merchandise that says press one. This guy must have copied after his press one. So that's what, so Kwame Brown said, well, you send me a t-shirt, then I'll wear it, to show you, I didn't mean no disrespect. I'm like, man, buy the motherfucker, you got the money, an NBA player, played 18 years, buy the motherfucker, right? But, it's just amazing how people take people's slang and logo and take it and, twist it. This guy name was Hassan, somebody Campbell or something like that. Well, he say press one. So he must have heard Champside say that. And he been using that. So that's funny. And I was telling Blue, I heard somebody say, man, 100 Hondo. I was like, who the fuck is Hondo? What the fuck is that? Then I thought about it. I said, oh, Blue Blood be saying that shit. What the fuck he talking about? Baby boy, standing strong. And that chat. LDBC had gotten too strong, OG. Monetary oppression. You might be right. You might be right, because at least we're doing the interviews, and we're getting the name out there, and opportunities coming our way, and hey, maybe so. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and let Best Fight the Best come on. All right, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. I'm a little disappointed today, but that's okay. I will be back in the morning with the call-in show, and I will call the fight tomorrow night. Okay, I will call it. I know, even though it's on Fox, I think that's free, so don't worry about it. I'm still gonna call it, and I will be back tomorrow. All right, 88 Sports Talk. What it do, brother? What it do? And I appreciate everybody that came in here. All right, 78 Sports TV. It's in that chat. All right, 78 TV. Say what it do, KQ. All right, what it do, my brother. All right, what it do. Yes, sir. All right, that's 78 Sports TV. He's under the tutelage of 78 Sports TV, the LDVC. All right, and with that, that's all I have. Next up will be Blue Blood Sports TV, and Best Fight the Best is coming up next. I appreciate everybody coming in today, and all 90. We still got 90 people here. Make sure you hit the like button, and I appreciate everybody coming out. And I appreciate everybody that enjoyed that little interview that I had with Mr. Benavidez. All right, and I appreciate it. All right, and thank you. And we'll be doing a morning call-in show tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Thank you all, and I hope everybody have a good day. All right, so go check out Blue Blood Sports TV and 70. Best Fight the Best. All right. So I hope they got a good fire show for you. All right. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace and love to everybody. And I greet you with the ancient word of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam to all y'all. And shout out to the almighty LDBC. Peace.